Well, it's already doing it now, right? Okay. Thank you. Yo, so I'm going to give you translation versus transcription. So I want you to tell me either transcription or translation. All right, which one's first?
Transcription.
All right, which one makes protein? Okay, which one makes RNA?
Transcription.
Okay.
Translation.
It's translation.
Makes RNA?
Yeah.
All right, which one occurs in the nucleus?
DNA.
Both.
Transcription or translation?
Transcription.
Transcription. All right, which one occurs at the ribosome?
Translation.
Okay, which one is DNA to RNA?
Transcription.
Okay, so that is your yellow to purple. Okay, so that's why we wrote transcription out to the side. Now we're going to do the translation part. And we started it, but that's the part was when we get to the bookmark that I have little boxes of colored pieces of paper, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So, all right, so which one involves RNA leaving the nucleus and heading to the ribosomes?
Transcription.
All right,
Translation.
translation, and that's going to be our first step. So, with these, who does them? Who does this?
RNA.
What do all organisms do?
Make. No. They're living organisms.
All right, I know, I'm kind of vague.
They
As
make
far as this
protein.
goes, do they do both?
Yeah.
All right, so you have to have one to have the other. All right, so let's start with the very first one. All right, so this is not a large space. I know that, and that's the unfortunate part. So what we're going to do is draw the picture first. So we're not going to draw it real big, but we're going to draw it big enough to where at least you can see the players.
I have space.
Good. Ribosomes don't look like a dot. They actually look like Pharrell Williams' hat that he wore in hats. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a big top part, and then it has a brim. Ribosomes actually look like that. Okay, so that is the ribosome. Okay, so label that ribosome. That's just with your pencil or your pen. Okay, just straight up, no colors yet. All right, now the first step is once mRNA leaves the nucleus from transcription, it leaves the DNA to stay locked up, and it's able to get through the holes of the nucleus, and it lands right there on that ribosome. So that's the first color we're going to have is I'm going to make an mRNA, okay? And that just looks like a one strand like that. So this is mRNA.
Oh.
Okay, so let's put some bases on it that we, so maybe yours all started with AUG. So we'll just put AUG, UUU, and that's good enough for now. Just so you can tell that it's one strand. It looks like your purple strand on your bookmark. Okay, so that's actually going to be our first step. But after it's sitting there, this is no good if it's just sitting on the ribosome. So this would be me writing down, I've written down the recipe to make that cake. Now I'm just leaving it on the counter in the kitchen. Is the cake going to get baked?
No.
No. So the bakers are going to be my twins, tRNA, because both of them like to cook, and I've trained them to be able to cook. And they will basically take any recipe within reason with my help, and they can make it. So what they're going to do is, I'm calling them like the twins, so tRNA. We're going to take another color. So whatever color you've got that we can show. Blue. Do y'all have a?
Yeah, I got a blue.
Or blue or turquoise, okay. These things look like this.
Better.
Actually, I'm going to switch it out. All right, it looks like this.
Is that a different color?
Yep. See how they kind of look like T's?
Yeah.
Kind of wop looking. this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know.
Kinda.
And I'm gonna do this and make it look like a T.
Wait.
What are those?
Okay, so that is tRNA.
Nah, it's mine, bro.
Yeah, let me make it bigger so y'all can see.
Is that a T inside?
There we go.
Oh, I messed up.
Nah, right.
Oh my God.
Uh,
All right, so you have your recipe, it's sitting on the counter, and now this is how we're gonna bake the cake or make the protein. So each of these 3-letter words that y'all are translating, that's called a codon, okay? So down below, I'm just separating them into 3s, just like we did. One of those is a codon, and that's like a word that's going to give us an amino acid. Okay, so that's what it's going to translate, just like you did that yesterday. So if we look up AUG, it's going to add an amino acid. AUG, MET. So we're going to take, and it's going to bring in MET. Because it's going to translate, and if this says, okay, that's 4 cups of sugar, it's going to bring in 4 cups of sugar. But that AUG might say a teaspoon of vanilla. It's going to bring in a teaspoon of vanilla. So the amino acid is like the ingredients for the protein. So that is amino acid. Okay? How many of these tRNAs do we draw? 2. So 2 of them do it, they tag team it. 2 of them at a time are going to read this recipe, this mRNA, building the protein. And the protein is made of amino acids, and y'all know that. But that's how it's going to build this long protein. All right, somebody look up UUU. All right, it is. So we're going to build PHE, if you can fit it in there.
Yeah, don't. Can I
Okay?
do it on the other side?
It makes a long string of amino acids, and that's what your eye color, your hair color, the protein in your skin, your hair, your muscle, all of it has its own combination of amino acids. So if we mutate, if one of those is mutated, then we may get the wrong amino acid, then we get the wrong ingredient. So if there's a mutation, that's where we said it could be like 4 cups of salt instead of sugar. Then we're going to not get the same thing. We might be making Play-Doh at that point and not a cake. So that's how it's really going to work. Now, how does it know when to stop?
Once it's created enough. Just kidding.
At the end of y'all's,
When does
unless you have a
it stop?
mutation, it actually reaches one that says stop. So we're going to find that on your codon chart,
yeah.
we've got some stops on here. And those are, you're done with the recipe, bake it for 50 minutes at 350. At the end of the recipe, you're done. But if there's a mutation in the stop codon, that's when it's going to like keep on going. And now we've combined chocolate cake with meatloaf.
You just want to make us hungry.
But then you mix it all together, and that would, it might make you throw up. So that's kind of cool though how this works. So the only thing that we did not really emphasize, I don't think, I'm speaking for myself, but I don't think Ms. Bowers probably did either, is there's something that's on the bottom of the tRNA that we have to make sure that you know. It used to be just in honors curriculum. Now they've added it in everybody's. And how does this tRNA know what to add? Anybody have any idea?
The transfers.
The bottom of it has a code too, and it's complementary. So if this is still RNA, what would match up with A? U. So on the bottom of it is a U. All right, what would match up with U?
A.
A, okay. And then what matches up with G?
C.
C. That's called the anticodon. Yes. So the anticodon, you have to watch because some of these questions may say, if the codon reads UUU, what would the anticodon of the tRNA say? And what would you tell me? If it reads UUU on here, what would the anticodon be? Right. So anticodon means the bottom of the tRNA where the codon is actually the word that's being read. Does that make sense? All right, because that is something that I know I did not go over last semester. And if they might have figured it out, but that might have also been something they might have missed. And that was just my oversight. I know, I don't know. I can't believe it. I think I've talked about it, but we didn't take any notes on it. So, that is translation, y'all. That's it. So on the back side, has everybody got the picture though? Because I don't have room to write anything other than my picture. Is if you have room, you can probably squeeze it in, but I'm gonna put it on the back just because it's gonna be a pain. Is right down here, I'm just gonna write it. I'm gonna mark that out just for me. All right, so this is translation. So the very first thing was mRNA attaches to ribosome, okay? And then what did we write next? What did I draw in there? Or what were the little squigglies? What kind of RNAs? tRNAs. All right, how many at a time? Two. So we're gonna put 2 tRNAs at a time. Read codons. Okay. Adding correct amino acids. Okay. And the last step is, how does it know when to stop? It reaches a stop. The stop codon. Yeah. So we'll say process continues until a stop is reached. Okay. And that's it.
Is that really cold?
And that's what we're going to practice. And if everybody, I want 100%, everybody can do it. Do it right. You're going to be able to do it forwards. And that's what we're going to check right above those homework questions. And then we're going to learn how to do it backwards, which was number 4. And backwards is actually not too bad. There's just more work going backwards. Usually there's only 1 or 2 questions you might have about that, but it's not hard. But if you don't understand how to read it, please ask somebody next to you that does, or you help somebody out, or if someone wasn't here yesterday. Okay? All right, everybody good with the notes
Yes,
part?
sir. Ma'am.
Okay.
He says, sir.
Sir, ma'am. Okay, so let me zoom out, because mine, I had to write it on a different sheet. Okay, so this is the one we did yesterday. Everybody grab your codon chart.
I lost it.
Okay, very last sheet, pull it off the back, Ivan.
That's on the back. He's got living school.
This one?
All right, so this is where everybody in here is going to do one. You're going to do 2 things. You're going to tell us the codon that matches and the amino acid. Okay, so have this ready to look up the amino acid.
I knew
Okay.
enough.
So yeah, we're going to make sure, let me divide mine into 3s. Oh, no, where mine went. It's on the back of your notes.
No, I ripped it off.
Oh, you mean your codon chart?
Sit down. You know, whoa, he's welcome from Red City. Yeah, look at her. You know, look at her. She looks like an alien. No, look at her. It didn't go away.
Because she is a real.
Clearly,
She's a real girl.
What's up, bro?
Yes, ma'am. What's up, y'all?
So,
So you look,
dog.
Can I say both?
Dog.
Can I say both?
She has long and short nails. She has long.
Dog.
Oh, that is, I have short nails, she has long nails. All right, here we go. Let's start in the back. All right, Josh.
what you mean?
Y'all
They don't
crazy,
need that. Archie
y'all
put the
do
drum
got it
set
done.
stuff in.
All right, so Josh, we're gonna start with you. Shia, hold up. And then we'll just kind of go off the back row, and then we'll go to the next row like that.
Josh, don't talk about only one.
UUA,
Josh!
UAA. I'm done.
Let's take him out the room. I'm like,
What are you saying about the hallway?
All right.
That whole row I just.
All right, so you're gonna give me you said AUG for this. Now tell me what amino acid is.
MET.
Very good. All right.
No, don't come this way yet, cause I
Yeah,
ain't
come
got
that
no
way,
my paper
come
yet.
that way,
All right, Shia,
that way.
what is it?
That way.
All right, and what is the amino acid? Good. All right, Marcus, next one.
The plug is that way.
CCC.
Good. Okay, amino acid.
I don't know. I don't have the chart.
All right, so
Hold on. What is it? CCC? Okay, CCC. Pro.
good. All right, Destiny,
Hold
triple T.
I'm ready. Can you go back to me?
Well, you can- Go ahead, you can do it. All right, tell me what matches up with T's.
Which one y'all? Oh, that's AAA.
Okay, now look up your AAA, and while you're looking yours up, Craig, triple A. What matches? What is the complementary codon on RNA?
A.
LYS.
All right, LYS. Good. All right, Craig, triple U. What you got? Do you have your codon chart? Craig.
Great.
You. Craig. Get out your packet so you can pull this off. You got the UUU, but you need to be able to look up that. All right, next here, let's see, Isabella, we're coming to you for,
I know, bro.
who has UUU?
PHE.
All right, so Isabella, UUT, I mean CCT. Oh, I'm saying U.
Oh, GGA.
Yeah. All right, and then what's the amino acid?
Look at your chart.
You got your chart?
GLY.
All right, so GLY.
it's GLY.
Okay.
That's what I said.
All right,
You said
Um,
GLY.
Latrice, you got this one. AAT.
UUA.
Oh wait, what is it?
UUA.
UUA. All right, what you got for the amino acid?
I don't know what I said.
LEU. It's LEU.
Okay, Latrice, say that there.
Wait, do you have? Josh,
Name.
do you have your chart?
Yeah.
All right, look that one up. I'm coming back. Lindsay, how about GGT?
CCA.
Good. All right, you got the amino acid.
Pro.
All right, good. All right, Latrice, you got UUA. And Taj, you're gonna be next on ATT. TNT. Got it.
It's LE.
LU, yep. Good. All right, Taj, what you got? ATT. Good. All right, so if you go all the way over there for U and the A and then come back to an A, what you get? It is. It is. So everybody should end in a stop, except those of you who might have a mutation one. Because if you have an extra at the end, then that was an insertion, and that made yours just keep on going. So you might have one, but then you'll have one that's kind of extra. All right. All right, Yaneli, how about let's get through this one real quick. How about, okay. Okay, let's see. Darlene and Carla. All right, Darlene, you do gag. Okay, what you got?
That is LEU.
Yep. All right, Carla, what matches here?
CCA.
Good. All right, now did they show you how to read it? How to do it? Yaneli, can you show her how to do it? And then we'll come back to you. Michelle, how about TTG? Good. What you get? All right, Joanna.
G, C, A.
Okay.
A lot.
ASP.
What is it?
A lot. A-L-A.
Oh, yeah. All right.
ASP.
Let's see. Miranda.
UCA.
Mhm.
SER.
All right, Louise. Cat.
Oh,
Get there
gee.
yet?
All right.
You get it? You just like. May I go drink some water?
Sounds like you're speaking a foreign language, a different language. Cat.
May I go drink some water?
What'd you say? Hold on. Wow. All right. Ivan. ACC.
It's a shoe. It's a shoe. Every girl wears it. Most girls wear it. It's a boot.
You wanna come sit down there?
The only rule is, if you want to put a T, if you want to put a T, you're gonna put a U instead. All right, so A and T and DNA, G and C go together, okay? So apple in a tree, car in a garage. So if you want to put a T, you're gonna put a U if it's RNA. All right, y'all show them how to look it up. Y'all show them how to look it up.
Can I go do some
Okay,
water?
Carla, what you get?
That's not school related. Pro. I guess.
All right, did you find UGG on there?
UAG. That's not.
All right, y'all show them how to find UGG. Louise, can you show them how to read that chart? Tanya?
UAG. Say UAG and say stop.
Nice. All right, we're gonna do backwards and then we're gonna go to your graded one here, okay?
Oh, damn.
Okay,
Which back one?
now, if this is how it's gonna read. They're gonna say, what is the gene that encodes for the amino acid below? All right.
What about UGG?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Ivan's, gonna give it to us in a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's,
ASP for AAC.
all right, hold,
Put
wait,
an ASP.
oh, ASP? I think it's the same thing. What, hold up.
It's ASN.
It is ASN on this side, but on that it's ASP. It means the same thing. Yeah, that's good.
ASP.
All right, what you got, Ivan? Or TR, yeah, TRY, TRP, it depends on those sides, same thing. Good. All right, now, this is where we have to tag team this. Because if they give you METs, you have to go look up MET on here and then read the codon, find it backwards, okay? So find MET. If there's more than one MET, you have to put them, you have to put them all. Do what? So like, yeah, it's going to be basically the same thing. You just go backwards. TRP is tryptophan. It's easier to find it on this one, I think.
It's not on.
Yeah, there should be one. There's only one.
Oh, I got
All right, so what did y'all find? What is the mRNA for MET?
AUG, son.
All right.
Yo, but yo, I got something to say.
I'm sorry, did you
There's places where like,
There's more than one answer?
yeah,
You have to put them all.
what? Are you for real?
Yes.
The good thing is your exam is multiple choice. So you won't end up having to do them all because you'll be able to start eliminating.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you do have to start off that way. That's why I don't think, except for the two people that just clicked on their final exam because they knew they were going to take it this semester again. I mean, they were put a fork in them, they were done. Everybody else, all over their papers for their scrap paper, they were writing on it. And I think it was mainly because of this. I saw a whole lot of, they were drawing pictures and writing out stuff because they give you the chart, but it's all in the computer, so you can't write on it, you know?
So what if there's more than one?
You have to write it. Okay, what'd y'all find for TRP? There's one.
UGG.
All right, UGG.
But there's more than that.
Okay,
Wait, what? UCA.
all right, so what is, let's do all the RNAs first, then we'll do the DNA. All right, Sayer, you say UCA. All right, give me some more.
UCC. UCG.
Y'all tell me if there's any of them, if they're all right. Y'all check. I'm not checking behind you. Y'all check behind each other.
UCG.
UCG.
And UCU.
Oh. You said UC what?
U.
UCU. Okay, so look over that whole thing, see if you see any more Sayers.
AGU.
Oh my God, there's no. All right. You said AGU.
And then AGC. Yeah, AGC.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right. Good. The good news is PHE only has 2.
It's U.
All right, so you got
C.
AA is going to be the DNA. Look at the RNA. What would match up with it?
U.
Yeah. Yeah, triple U, and there's one more.
And UC.
Okay. All right. So DNA. So Ivan, you see what we're doing is we're just finding it and reading it off of here. This is all RNA because it has U's, no T's. But now we're going to write down the T's. If you want to put it in U, you're going to put a T. Okay, it's just the opposite. So what matches up with AUG?
TAC.
Okay. All right. How about UGG?
ACC.
ACC. All right.
Do we have to find one for every one of those?
That's where your multiple choice comes in. So you're going to look at what the answer choices, and you'll be able to narrow it down. You probably won't have to do them all. This will be probably about the worst you would get. All right, so what would be y'all just call them out. What's the first one? AGT. Okay, next one.
AGT, ABD, and you know your others.
AGT. All right.
AGC.
All right, how about this one?
AGA.
Okay.
TCA.
Okay.
TCG.
You won't have to do them all, I'm sure, but okay, last two. Triple A and giant. Okay, so is everybody good? All right, it's time to do the graded one. So this is what it's gonna look like.
Oh, I know. Somebody showed me that.
What?
All right, so here are some options. So you've got, they're gonna be laminated, okay? So yours will have like plastic on it, and then you'll get it back. So because and this one you can see, it's not as neat, okay? These were turned in after the fact. That's why they aren't laminated, because these folks were absent. This was Mary Lloyd's, and it looks like she lost one, and she cut hers as triangle because she wanted to make hers look different. You see how they cut theirs and even added a stop sign? But the rule is, I mean, you can be as creative, is every amino acid that's different, you have to use a different color, okay? So if you have 2 Lus, then you have to use 2 of the same colors. But there are enough colors for you to be able to have enough. And you can see they had 2 of the same, so they just made it with black, okay? And I have white pencils I've sharpened that are actually in these too, if you want to write on it with white, if you choose a black. And then there's Sharpies. I don't know if I would write on, I think it looks better when you write on it with like a pen or something so it shows up. But anyway, That's what you're doing now. There's 7 different boxes. That way you can all kind of spread out. There's glue sticks and scissors already in the boxes. Okay. Check behind. Let somebody check yours before you start gluing these things on there. Okay. Y'all can check each other. Okay. So Ivan, you need yours, right?
Yeah.